Do you ever feel like life is filled with uncertainties, and you wonder if there's something extraordinary waiting just around the corner? Perhaps you've prayed, you've hoped, and yet nothing seems to change. But what if I told you that every delay, every unanswered prayer, and every challenge is Allah's way of preparing something so beautiful, so unexpected, that when it arrives, you will be overwhelmed with happiness? Stay with me until the end because I'm going to reveal why these surprises are not just random but a part of Allah's perfect plan. And if you misunderstanding this, you might overlook the biggest blessings of your life. Life often feels like a roller coaster of highs and lows. One moment, you feel like everything is falling into place. The next, you're drowning in struggles. But here's the beautiful truth. A believer's life is never random. Every twist and turn is designed with a purpose. When things go well, a believer is thankful. And when life gets tough, they remain patient, knowing that Allah is always by their side. This mindset transforms even the hardest trials into opportunities for growth and trust. Imagine planting a seed in the soil. You water it daily, ensuring it gets sunlight, but weeks go by and nothing seems to sprout. You begin to question if the seed was even good to begin with. But deep beneath the surface, the seed is working, breaking apart, taking root, and preparing to grow into something beautiful. Our lives are much like that. We may not see the results immediately, but Allah is working behind the scenes in ways we cannot comprehend. Sometimes we get caught up in ideas that seem appealing but have no basis in faith. For instance, the concept of the law of attraction tells us that simply thinking positively will bring us what we want. But think about this. Is it truly our thoughts alone that bring blessings? Or is it Allah, the one who controls the heavens and the earth, who bestows blessings when and how He wills? While having a positive mindset is important, attaching your trust to anything other than Allah leads to disappointment. Allah asks us to rely on Him completely because He knows what is truly best for us, even when we don't. Let's talk about gratitude, a concept so simple yet transformative. When you wake up in the morning, do you take a moment to thank Allah for the ability to see, hear, and breathe? Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you, but acknowledging in your heart that everything you have, even the things you take for granted, is a gift from Allah. And here's the amazing part. The more grateful you are, the more blessings Allah promises to give. But gratitude isn't just for the good times. It's also about trusting Allah during the storms of life. Now, let's address something we often overlook: charity. Many people hesitate to give, fearing that it might diminish their wealth. But charity is one of those acts that defies logic. When you give, you don't lose. Instead, you gain blessings in ways you cannot imagine. Perhaps that unexpected job offer, that sudden recovery from an illness, or that moment of pure joy came from the charity you gave secretly and sincerely. Charity not only helps others, but also opens the doors of mercy and protection in your own life. Sometimes, we make the mistake of thinking that Allah's plan is delayed or that He has forgotten us. But consider this. When you pray for something and it doesn't happen immediately, it's not a denial but a delay for something better. Allah's timing is perfect, even when we can't see it. He knows when to give you what you need and when to withhold what you think you want because it might harm you. This is where trust comes in. Trusting Allah means believing that He knows what is best for you, even when it's hard to understand. Imagine a person who has been struggling for years to find a job. Every rejection feels like a blow, and doubt starts to creep in. But one day, out of nowhere, they receive an offer for a position far better than they could have ever imagined. That's how Allah works. His surprises come when you least expect them, and they are always worth the wait. But the question is, do you have the patience and trust to wait for His plan to unfold? In today's fast-paced world, we often measure our success by worldly standards, wealth, status, and achievements. But true success lies in your relationship with Allah. When you put your trust in Him, He opens doors you didn't even know existed. He blesses you in ways that money can't buy and provides peace that no worldly possession can offer. And here's the secret. The closer you get to Allah, the more you realize that His surprises aren't just about material things, but about spiritual fulfillment and inner peace. So, how do you cultivate this trust? Start small. Begin by making gratitude a daily habit. Take a moment every day to thank Allah for 3 things, no matter how small they seem. Make time for charity, even if it's just a little. Pray not only for what you want, but also for the strength to handle whatever Allah has planned for you. And most importantly, remind yourself every day that Allah loves you and wants what is best for you. Now, let me tell you why understanding this will change your life. If you miss recognizing Allah's wisdom and timing, you risk falling into despair and losing hope. But when you embrace the belief that Allah is always working for your benefit, even in ways you can't see, your entire perspective on life changes. You start to see every challenge as a step towards something greater, every delay as a preparation for a blessing, and every unanswered prayer as an answer in disguise. So, the next time life feels uncertain, remember this: Allah's surprises are worth the wait. Trust Him, be grateful, and take small steps in your faith. Because when His plan finally unfolds, it will leave you so happy, so overwhelmed, that you'll look back and realize it was all worth it. Don't miss out on the chance to experience the kind of happiness that only Allah can give. Start today by putting your trust in Him, and watch how He transforms your life in ways you never imagined. If this message touched your heart, take a moment to reflect on the blessings in your life and share this with someone who might need a reminder of Allah's incredible surprises. Let's spread gratitude, trust, and faith together. And remember, Allah's plans are always better than ours.